सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. We have been witnessing Brahma's prayers to Paramatma and thereby Paramatma blessing Brahma with the ability to create. What did Brahma create? Brahma created the various creations that we see around. He created the birds, he created the animals, he created the trees. So all that we see around was created by Brahma. Did he stop with that? No. He did create abstract emotions like attachment, egoism, anger, bhayam. All this was created. Then Brahma did a paschatapam. He wondered, why should I have created all of this? It was too late. But then he meditated upon the lotus feet of Paramatma and then created Sanat Kumaras. They are 4 in number. Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana, Sanat Kumara. The 4 sons of Brahma were created when Brahma was meditating on the lotus feet of Narayana. These children were extremely intelligent, very well devoted, and they always spent their time thinking of the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Thereby, they refused to undergo any further creation. In the sense, they refused to procreate. They said, we are happy with this. Brahma got angry. The moment Brahma got angry, what happened? Comes the next shloka. Tavat prakopamuditam pratirundhatosya bhrumadhyato janimrudo bhavadekadeshaha namani me kurupadani cha havirinchaha tyadaururoda kilatena sarudra nama asya pratirundhataha prakopam. Brahma was suppressing his anger. My own children refuse to procreate. I have taken so much of efforts to do it. Now you may wonder, Brahma got angry. How come, sir? He was the one who created egoism, bhiti and kopam, right? That affected him as well. So he got angry. Prati rundhataha prakopam. Uditam tavat ajani. That which had arisen, that which was born, uditam tavat ajani, bhrumadhyataha. It's centered in this central point. People who practice Sri Vidya, especially Kundalini Yoga, will know the importance of chakras that are present in our body and thereby this focus point. So he says, Uditam tavat ajani bhru madhyataha. That which came between the center of the eyebrows. Then mridaha, who was born as a result of it? Brahma got angry. That anger got focused in the place between the eyebrows. As a result of it, mridaha bhavad ekadeshaha. As a part of you, as a amshavataram of you, hey Bhagavan, was born mrida. Mrida means Lord Shiva or Rudra. That is why we say, Yateishu Shivatama Shivam Babhuvate Dhanuhu Shiva Sharavyaya Tavataya no Rudra Mridaya. This Rudra, Mrida, this all indicates Lord Shiva. So Mridaha Bhavad Ekadeshaha. Thereby, as an Amshavataram of you, Bhagavan, Mrida was born as a result of Brahma's anger. Saha Kila Ruroda Adau. This child who was born, Ruroda, started crying loudly. Saha Kila Ruroda Adau. Ha Virincha Kurume. Then that child looked at Brahma and said, Ha Virincha, hey Brahma, Kurume, give me Namani Padani Cha. Give me an abode. Give me a name. How will people call me? Where will I live? Namani Padani Cha, cried this child. Tena Abhavat. Thereby Brahma said, since you ruroda, since you cried loudly, you shall be called as a result of it as Rudra. So Rudra means ruroda, the one who gave a cry loudly is called, through Ruroda is called Rudra. Tena Abhavat Rudra Nama. Then after this Rudra is born, Shiva is born, what happened? Ekadashakvayataya cha vibhinna rupam Rudram vidhaya daita vanitascha dattva tavantya datta cha padani bhavat pranunnaha praha praja virachanaya cha sadaram tam saha bhavat pranunnaha. Thereby being prompted by Brahma. Brahma was being prompted. Vidhaya Rudram Ekadasha Ahvayataya. This Rudra distributed himself, split himself into 11 Rudras. Ekadasha Rudra we call. Interestingly, there are many temples for Vishnu around a place called Sirgali in Tamil Nadu. In the state of Tamil Nadu, in a place called Sirgali, around that town are 11 temples for Vishnu. Why 11 temples? Because these Ekadasha Rudras wanted to have a darshanam of Narayana each in their temple. So Bhagavan appeared in each of their abodes. So we have Ekadasha Rudra and Ekadasha Vishnu Kshetram. So he says, Vidhaya Rudram Ekadasha Ahvayataya Vibhinna Rupam, with separate forms they came. Dattvacha Daitaha Vanitaha. So you gave a Vanita. Vanita means a very deeply attached wife, a lady, to each of these Rudras. In fact, Amarakosha says, Vanita Janitatyathartha Anuragayam cha Yoshiti. The one who is attached to her consort in a very deeply attached fashion is called Vanita. So Bhattatri says, Dattvacha Daitaha Vanitaha. So to each of the Rudras, a Vanita was given, a Shakti was given. Who are the Rudras first of all? Manyu, Manu, Mahinas, Mahana, Shiva, Kratudhvaja, Ugrareta, Bhava, Kala, Vama, Dhridavrata. So these are the 11 Rudras. To each of them there is a Rudrani. Dhi, Vritti, Ushana, Uma, Niyut, Sarpi, Ila, Ambika, Airavati, Sudha, Diksha. These are the 11 Devis who are attached to the 11 Rudras. So here Bhattatri says, Vibhinna Rupam Dattvacha Daitaha Vanitaha. The 11 Vanitas were given in marriage to the 11 Rudras. Adatta, Tavanati, Tavanti, Padanicha. Equal number of abodes where they have to stay was also given. These abodes are mentioned in Bhagavatam for the 11 Rudras, which is the heart. Then we have the sense organ, which is the Jnanendriyam. Then we have the vital air, Pranavayu. Then we have Akasham, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Then we have the sun, which is the Surya. Then we have the moon, Chandra. And finally comes Tapaha, Tapas. So from till Tapas, from the Hridayam, we have the coverage of the 11 Rudras who are present. So he says, Adatta, Tavanti, Padanicha. So their names were given. Vanita, Dharmapatnis were given. At the end of it, their abodes were also designed. Cha, Sadaram Prahatam. And then he respectfully requested them, Praja Virachanaya, for creation of beings. For creation of beings, all this was done. So we have the 5th shloka celebrating thus. Next comes the 6th shloka. Rudrabhisrishta bhayadakriti rudra sangha sampuryamana bhuvanatraya bhita chetaha mama praja srija tapaschara mangalaye tyachashtatam kamalabhuhu bhavadiritatma. Rudra abhisrishta bhayadakriti rudra sangha sampuryamana bhuvanatraya bhita chetaha. When Rudra was created, thereby 11 Rudras were born, their dharma patnis were given, the abode was created. Brahma was now worried, looking at the frightening forms of Rudra. Rudra, abhisrishta, bhayad akriti. Akriti is a form, bhayad akriti, that which instills fear, frightening form. Rudra sangha sampuryamana bhuvanatraya bhita chetaha. Just not him, whoever was present in this creation, they were also worried, frightened, they are fearful of the forms. Kamalabhuhu, Bhavadiri Tatma, this Kamalabhuhu, Padmini Bhuhu, Kamalabhuhu, all these are names for Brahma because he is seated on the lotus, born of the lotus. Kamalabhuhu, Bhavadiri Tatma, prompted by you from the within, Achashtatam iti, told Rudra thus, because he was petrified, he surrendered to Bhagavan. That is when Bhagavan told Brahma from the within. Brahma, you tell. Looking at whom? At Rudra. Mama srija prajaha. Enough of creation. I will take it from now onwards. Mama means don't. That is why when Parvati left her abode called Himalaya Parvatam to do intense austerities, tapasya to marry Shiva, that is when the mother Mena or Manorama said, don't go, Ma, Uma, don't go, Uma, Ma, don't go, Ma, Uma, don't go. So this don't go became her name, Uma, we say. Here, Mama, Srija Prajaha, Masaha Sokti, Ghanakanchuka, Vanchitanyaha, Ghoram Kulinga Shakuneriva, Cheshtitam me, says Vedanta Deshika, Masaha Sokti, don't ever attempt Ma. So he says, Mama Srija Prajaha, do not. So Brahma, thereby being prompted by Bhagavan, told the Ekadasha Rudras, Srija Prajaha Ma, you don't create any more further creations, because Brahma was worried. If I had created one Rudra and one Rudra became 11 and they look fearful, they start creating, then how will the Prajotpatti be? See, earlier Sanat Kumaras were created by thinking about Bhagavan's feet. They refused to create. Now thinking of the anger that was instilled in him, he created Rudra. Rudra had to create, but Brahma now stopped. There Sanat Kumaras themselves refused. Here Brahma had to stop Rudra. So he says, Mama Srija Prajaha, don't create anything further. Chara Tapaha Mangalaya. Instead start doing penance. That is why Shiva, with one leg folded, the other leg extended, started doing penance, tapasya. So Bhagavan Shiva started engaging himself in tapas. So Rudramurti, Mahadeva was engaged in penance as a result of this incident. Achashtatam iti mama srija prajaha chara tapaha mangalaya. Do penance for the welfare of this world. That is more than enough. So Sanat Kumaras were produced, they refused to produce further. Ekadasha Rudras were produced, Brahma commanded them not to produce further. So in both ways there was no Prajotpatti after the Sanat Kumaras nor after the Rudras. Then how did Brahma manage his creation? All these, the answers to these questions come in the verses, shlokas 7, 8, 9, 10 of this Dashakam. So we will be seeing how the Prajotpatti continued. Bhagavan has created Brahma. Brahma has created the Sanat Kumaras, and on one side he has created Rudra, Ekadasha Rudras. But one refused, the other one was stopped. What happened after that comes in the 7th shloka.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण